Hey everybody, this is Tom at Talon Guitar Works, and we got I think this is part 4 or 5 on this guitar. Now, this is the SDGR from Minnesota that I had to put the 2 carbon fiber truss rods in, or 2 carbon fiber rods in, along with the new truss rod. And we could never figure out what happened to this, why this neck twisted and humped and did everything else. Because there was a twist from the treble side toward the bass side, there was a hump around 6th to the 9th fret, and it was just a mess. So I popped that fretboard off, I clamped the guitar down, I did these in videos, and I routed the 2 channels for the carbon fiber rods on either side of the truss rod. Now I knew that I was correct on the twist because the left side or bass side went in easy, popped right in. On the treble side, I started putting that rod in, and right around the 10th, 9th fret, it started to bind just a little bit where it didn't want to slide straight in. So I quasi-clamped the neck, gave it a little twist, and it popped right in, which means it's going to keep that neck nice and straight. Now, it's also going to add some counter force to the truss rod and make it a little more accurate, if you will, because the truss rod isn't controlling everything. It's got pressure going back against it. So I glued it back up, and I found out one of the mysteries. And if you're going to be a guitar repair guy, you have to be a detective, and you have to look for things that other people don't. You hear hoofbeats, you better think zebras too, because it may not be horses. So this guitar neck was supposed to be a 12-inch radius, and it was 10. When I clamped the guitar fretboard to the neck, I had used my diagonal pins, which are 16 nails going through the slot of the 1st fret on the bass side and going through the slot of the 19th fret on the treble side, as alignment pins to make sure everything is going to line up perfect on the guitar. Right, the neck and the fretboard are going to mate together, and I'm not going to have to do any shaving, sanding, or anything else. Just clean a little glue off. Well, that's what I thought was going to happen. And I put the guitar in the cowls and clamped it together with the glue and started pressing out some glue and got good glue press out and everything, and was cleaning that off and kept tightening up my clamps on the cowls, and things went wonderfully well. And this morning I came out and I took the guitar out of the clamps and out of the cowls, and there was about a 32nd of an inch of fretboard overhanging both sides of the neck. So now my theory, and this is just a theory, is that one of 3 things happened at the factory. One is they used a worn out cowl that didn't correctly clamp the fretboard down. 2 is they used the wrong cowl that allowed the fretboard to dome in the jig. And 3 is they didn't use the correct amount of pressure, and it allowed that fretboard to dome off of the guitar neck. So basically it was supposed to look like this, and it kind of domed up. Now once it domed up, it didn't have a lot of contact in the center. So that allowed the neck to twist or relax in that direction, because it's a 3-piece neck, laminated neck, and those pieces should be fighting against each other to keep it from twisting when the wood wants to relax. Now the fretboard should just be one more laminated piece that's protecting it from that. But with the fretboard being domed, it was just enough to allow it to get the twist and the hump and everything else. And I really couldn't understand how it got by, but it did. So I shaved it down on both sides of my thumb plane. It's looking really nice now. I'm going to clean out the fret slots. I've already dyed the back, and you notice you can still see all the mint marks on there, the maker's marks. And I dyed it with Angelus Dye. And this is what Angelus Dye looks like, so you can copy that down. I used the Mahogany. I've got about 12 to 14 different colors of this. And I got turned on to this by Big D's guitar channel. And Big D's did a lot of stuff with flame maple tops that I learned. And there are a ton of great luthiers on YouTube that you can go to and get great information from. And he's one of them. And I never got a chance to thank him, but Big D, thank you for showing me these. And I think I'm still subscribed to the channel. I should probably put a comment or something. Anyway, So now that that's done, we're gonna clean the fret slots out. We're gonna put the frets in it tomorrow. I got a text going out to Rick, finding out what he wants as a finish on the back, if he wants it au natural, or if he wants a rattle can gloss finish on there for lacquer, or if he wants me to true oil it. Any and all of the above are possible. Some guys don't like it. They say if it's glossed over, it's sticky. They can't move their hands fast enough. I don't know. It's up to them. It's all up to the guitar player. So he's probably going to have this back by the end of this week and the beginning of next week, which is really cool. Now we've got a bunch of jigs and parts and tools coming in that I'm looking forward to, and I'm going to be showing those on the channel. I also have a guy who's interested in the Indonesian telly, and I was taking it apart to put towers in it when he called, and I said, well, you could put whatever you want in it. How do you want me to wire it? It's one volume, one tone, and a two-way toggle switch. So if he wants split coils, now's the time to tell me. If he wants different pickups, now would be a good time to tell me too. Right now it's got the Ken Armstrong classic or vintage 12s in there, and they're amazing pickups. I really like those. So I'll keep you posted on that. And remember, only half my ideas are any good. You got to decide which half.